So they'll be calling you radical. Fukushima is 8 fucking years of the continued nightmare. The nightmare of the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history that no one cares. The apathy, the ignorance is beyond over the top. So stay with me. This is incredible irony. So the state of Utah, by the way, that's my great-great-grandfather right there. The Hunsaker Mill, Old Town. First ones here, they're rolling over in their graves. So the irony is how corrupt this place has become. The U on the hill right here is for usury. Speaking of 8 years, right there, my room, you can see it from here. I'll point it there at the end of this video. I was given 2 months to live. 7.5 years ago, I was in East 8, acute bone marrow transplant center. Given no shot. So the irony of this is NuScale, a little nukie never hurt anybody. So they're gonna bring, this is the most corrupt thing in Utah state history. So stay with me. Not only that, it didn't take them long, 1847, to ruin our place. They're gonna bring the world's, we're officially going to be the world's nuclear toilet here in Utah. Right there, energy solution. They just buried it in the dirt. No resistance. No, it's God's will, bro. You're going to heaven. No, you're going to hell. Listen, I want to say this on a Sunday morning to you fakes, you liars. You've been taken over by Satan. Nuclear is Satan. Now stay with me. This is important. Jesus Christ owned a buy here payday joint, 580% interest. Jesus Christ had blonde hair, blue eyes. Jesus Christ got up in the morning, did hairspray, needled his hair, a grown man. Jesus Christ owned an AK-47 and worshipped and prayed to it. Jesus Christ never saw a fucking drone he didn't like. Jesus Christ annihilated his own people in the Middle East, droned them, bombed them, mass murdered them. What are you talking about, Kevin? What are you talking about, Governor Herbert? Freaking, I'm saying this to you, to all of you. Well, he must have, because you say you're Christ-like. And that's what you do. You're going to bring nuclear waste to our place. My bloodlines are all the way back on both sides. I'm beyond disgusted. I represent everyone. The nuclear industry is mass murder. Eight years of this ongoing ecological catastrophe that has killed the Pacific Ocean, the Great Pacific Genocide. Now we're going to turn Utah into the world's nuclear waste dump site. And no one here cares because it's a hypnotized populace. Obamacans versus Trumpettes, which they're both scumbags. It's political theater. It's a political nightmare. It's a loot job. It's disgusting. And I want to know something else, Governor Herbert. How can this mega dairy criminal, this Gibson character who lives next to me, this criminal with no college credentials, no degrees, under $2 million, steals $2 million, drains the marsh off, and now a mega dairy, mass murder, nitrates in our water, annihilated the Great Salt Lake, been caught red-handed. How's he now head of the DNR, head of the environment? No credentials, climate change denier. Look it up. How's this possible? This place is corrupt as hell. It's beyond disgusting. You're gonna all rot in hell. So, Fukushima, 8 years, the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. Tide pools are fucking dead. Oh, we found one starfish. We had to. You should be finding millions of starfish. Where's the upper purple urchins? Okay, how about the salmon? How about the salmon? People don't even know. Cool. Pacific salmon. We don't count dead humans in bone marrow transplant. Oh, Kevin Blatch does. He was almost one. You know, Governor Herbert's one of them. Mike Lee's dad, one of them. That's what our father, in the name of the Father. It's outrageous. We don't count dead tide pools. Oh, Kevin Blatch does. They collapse post with all coincidences, bro. No, 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 no. It's like Tim asked the guy the other day on the salmon. Hello, dumbasses. They're starving to death. We broke the chain. We broke the chain. Fukushima, as I call it, F-U-F. How do you test for something you don't even know what it is what I want to ask you. Lake Barrett took you 2,900 days, Lake Barrett, to tell you what Kevin Blanche told you in an hour on 60 Minutes. Go along with this freaking nightmare, because I'll tell you what, Satan has taken the field. Satan has taken the field. Satan, you're going to pay. You're all going to pay. You know, fight is the life. You know, my grandchildren, I hear the voices of my great-granddaughters. I hear the voices of my great-grandfather. That's who was there. Old Town. He would roll over in his fucking grave. They would all roll over in their fucking grave. What have we done to our place? What have we done to our place? So Utah officially, what irony, what timing. 8-year anniversary, we're going to become the world's nuclear toy. Not only are we going to bring little NuScale nuclear reactors, by the way, that are on the banks of the Columbia River. Tim's up there. He says, you ought to see Bugattis, Lamborghinis are all showing up. They got a $50 million grant. That's right. By law, they have to have the private funding. I'm the guy that exposed that the private funding was Kenwood Financial. It was a Ponzi scheme. It's the most corrupt thing in Utah history, and that's saying a lot, bar none. This is the most corrupt thing in the history of the state. Not only what's going to kill you, it will kill you. Cancer epidemic, oh, the cancer, oh, cancer. We have a primary children's, I know, I'm in these units. I talk to these nurses. These doctors can't doc lipolaz, but the nurses sure can. And they tell me, right here at primary children's, we have an adult AML leukemia. And I want to say this in honor of little Courtney, our youngest. She died of AML leukemia just a couple months ago, 4. She was 4. She was 4. I support her, I fought for her. We have dozens and hundreds of them. Just this year alone at Primary Children's Hospital, hundreds. It's not childhood leukemia, AML in it. That's an adult. It's a killer from hell. The killer in you is not the killer in me. You're gonna get your chance. Go ahead, sign this, Governor Herbert. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. I hear the voices of my great-grandfather. I hear the voices of my great-granddaughter. He told me, he says, I'm going to kick the can, I'm going to kick the can as long as I can. Just veto it, that's all. Just veto it, it's corrupt. The NRC is not freaking name. By the way, the NRC, Kathleen and Reyes are lovers, literally dying now. It's the most corrupt thing in human history. They're looting so much money and just stealing it. They already have. They already have it. Just stealing it. Very sad. Shanked that one. Maybe I go to freaking play for the Utes. The highest paid employee in the state of Utah, Kyle Whittingham. Go usury, go slave-made goods, Bangladesh. This state loves to reward freaking mediocrity. Most mediocre freaking coaching. I mean, the whole place is fucked up. What's the matter with you people? Let's try this again, Kevin. Bumble. Stand tuned. Wake up here in the state of Utah. In the name of, right there, that's the East State Bone Marrow Transplant Center. That's my room right there in the corner. Governor Herbert's father died of leukemia. He told me he wouldn't sign this. He wouldn't do this. That's what we do. Now you can go up to the luxury good of death. John Huntsman Chemical. Huntsman, I killed him. Oh, they have a pill. Yeah, okay. Tell that to John Huntsman Sr. He's a native from here. Stand tuned. Fukushima, 8 years. No one gives a fuck. The greatest ecological catastrophe in human history.